All right, good morning. I hope everybody had a good long weekend over the little holiday here. So we're back for some live day trading here on Tuesday. It's June 20th, already June 20th. That's kind of crazy when you think about it. So we're going to get into today's action one trade, but it ended up being a pretty good one. So we're going to break it down in this video. Let's go. Let's trade. Okay, so today's trade was here on CVAC, CVAC. You can see it hitting on the scanner to the right of my webcam up top on the positive I3 scan, hitting into the 25s there. I see it coming up towards 1180. I go ahead and put 400 shares out at 1180, see if I can get a fill. Remember, I'm trying to get a little bit bigger on the share size, push things a little bit here. Maybe summer's not best time to do that, but hey, maybe it is. So it is going to shoot up here and get me the fill here with 400 shares short. So I am in at 1180. And we'll see what this one wants to do. I go ahead and put out another 400 up at 11.99, just in case that thing makes a big quick spike to the upside and test 12. I didn't want to miss it. Didn't want to miss it if it made that, so I went ahead and put my order out there at 11.99 for 400 more shares if it wanted to keep going. But it comes down after a few minutes, and it's kind of going sideways a bit, and this 1160 range is kind of showing some support. So I decided to put 200 shares out here at 1160 in the event that that was kind of hold on, and then it was going to make a higher push from there. So it does come down and fill me for half of my shares here at 1160. So I'm out half my shares, still got 200 to go, and realized $40 at this point. And at this point, I still have that order for another 400 up at 11.99. But if you look at what happens here, right after I got that fill, it did go ahead and spike up to the high days, and then came right back down. So I took that as a sign that, pretty good sign that it was going to come back down, and I went ahead and took that order out for those 1100 or those 400 shares at 11.99. And then I was looking at this, and once it moved under 11.50, I was like, okay, didn't have any orders out. I wanted to see what it did when it made the move, just in case it did a big flash crash back down in the other direction. But once it didn't do that, I decided to put out another 100, another half of my remaining position out at 11.45. So it was kind of the next area that I was seeing on the level 2 that was showing any kind of support here on the chart and on what the stock was doing. So I put that 100 shares out at 11.45, seeing if I could get a fill there. And otherwise, at this point, it's really kind of going to be a stop once it gets back up to, if it breaks the high day. Not really looking to add here, because you can see now we've gone 10 plus minutes or so of kind of consolidation, a little bit of a down move, a little bit of a pullback here. And you can see it's still looking pretty good, though, because it does spike up here into the 1160s on the ask, but the bid never really gets up through 1150 much. You can see it gets up to 1151 here, but the bid never really chases the ask up there when the ask got back up into the 1160s. So it's still feeling pretty good overall, still feeling like it's got good downwards pressure on this thing, especially if it fails to push up any higher here. It's going to feel pretty good. So you can see all the way right back down into the 1140s. Still going to just stick to my plan and leave my shares out here for half of my shares at 11.45. Just going to stick to my plan and take that there. And then if I get the fill at 11.45, I'll start kind of formulating where I want to put my last 100 shares. So you can see it's just kind of spready too. We got 10, 11, 12 cent spread on an $11 stock. Is kind of crazy, but you know, it wasn't too hard of a trader overall. I didn't think it was kind of not too bad to read if you're watching the level 2, the time sales. It was a little spotty on the volume, but there it goes down, and it does fill me at 11.45 with that next 100 shares. So now I've got 100 shares left still to see if those can push down a little bit further. And I was looking at the chart here, and I was like, you know what? I'll just put those out at 11.31. It's front running the VWAP. It's front running the next 10 cent mark there, really is what I was thinking. So I got my shares out here, and they get filled at 11.31. And I'm all out here on CVAC for a $124 gain, which is certainly a little step up here with the increased share size starter there of 400 shares. So that's going to be it for my day. I actually, just full transparency, I didn't take it in DOS. I took it over in whatever IB's little thing is called, GWS. But I went ahead and bought just one MARA call, MARA, a June 30th $11 call for 40 cents on the premium. So $40. Just kind of for fun trade there. There's been a lot of, I've seen attention on MARA recently. So, you know, if it shoots up before June 30th and maybe hits 11, gets through 11 up towards 12, could be a nice little winner there. Otherwise, I'm only risking $40 on it. So there's that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's trade. Up 124 bucks today. Be back at it tomorrow. Hopefully the summer can not be too bad. And I hope you guys have a great trading day. I'll catch you later.